Welcome back to Assembled with Care. We left off with the rotary phone and we're going to go explore further on. Looks like we've got a camera.
The next day, I'd promised Carmen I'd return to help her get the cafe ready for her sister's arrival. I was about to set out when I received an unexpected call from my hotel's reception desk. Apparently, another guest had asked for me by name. Curious, I took the creaking elevator up to the top floor and made my way to the room number they'd given. I knocked.
Are you here about the camera? It's about time.
Yes, it must be the sister.
The woman in front of me was immaculate.
Yep.
Hair out of place or a crease to be seen.
My sister tells me you know how to fix things. I'd usually go to an expert, of course, but in this town...
So this was Carmen's sister? The two of them couldn't have been more different. Inside her room, I saw a beautiful reflex camera, any professional photographer's dream.
The viewfinder is completely dark. I can't see anything through it at all. I assume you can figure out what's wrong?
I'll try. Ooh. You get a little description of what to do. Right, so... Screw. 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 Little viewfinders there. Right, screw.
I don't suppose you've fixed anything this valuable before.
Yeah, it's the lens, you can already see.
If I used the screwdriver, I could adjust the angle of the mirror.
So it's gonna be, yeah, that'll do it. Right. Ah, didn't mean to do that. So it goes. It needs to be not straight. Oh yeah.
Perfect. Now the viewfinder should be working.
Need that bit. Oh no, we're okay. Let's put the screws in. I haven't put this in. I haven't put the film in.
Looks like something is still missing.
Old cameras use film. Right, put everything in now. Urgh. Come on. Let's keep this going. One more. That's it. Complete.
I felt a pang of envy as I handed the camera to Helena. I put my disposable to shame.
I picked it up on my first trip to Paris. It's a 1958 limited edition, the first of its kind. It cost me 3 months' salary, but it was worth it.
I had no idea what 3 months' salary meant to Helena, but I was pretty sure it was more than I could afford. It was strange, really, that we were even staying in the same hotel. I'd picked this place because it was cheap and cheerful, but surely she could afford somewhere better? She took some test shots, fiddling with the camera settings until she was absolutely satisfied.
This work is immaculate. At least there's one person in this town who knows what they're doing. Sending you to me might be the first thing Carmen's actually gotten right.
I wondered why Helena had bothered coming if she thought so little of her sister.
I hear nothing from her for weeks, and then when she finally does call me, all she wants is money. If she thinks I'm lending her another penny, she'll have to convince me it's not a total waste of time.
Well,
That didn't sound good. If Hurricane Helena was about to hit, I hoped Carmen was ready.
complete level 5. Let's keep going. Ooh, what's this? Sign? LED sign.
The sun was setting over Bellariva by the time I reached Carmen's cafe. From the outside, it looked as quiet as ever, but inside, I found Carmen cleaning like her life depended on it.
Maria! Oh, don't mind all of this. If Helena finds one speck of dust in here, I'll never hear the end of it.
Carmen seemed pleased to see me, but I sensed the fidgeting tension beneath each sweep of her mop. Trying to live up to the standards of someone like Helena seemed like an impossible task.
I hope you didn't mind fixing the camera for her. She was furious when it broke. I really need this to go well. If she doesn't lend me the money, I don't know how long I can keep this place going.
Carmen led me to a back room, where she'd laid out the components of what looked like a neon sign.
I had this made when I first opened the cafe, but I'm hopeless with electronics.
So there was supposed to be a sign outside. This might explain the lack of customers.
I'd like to put it up before Helena gets here. Can you give it a try?
Ooh, assemble. We've restored, now we've got to assemble. Right, so backplate. Let's look at the back of this. So we've got this, will go in there. So take these off. Lift. Got to get the right angle. Take that off. You go on there. Nope. Okay. I got to take these off as well, have I? No. Almonds. Loop. And turn it around. Oh. Get back on there, would you? Turn it around. So I'm assuming that might go here. That. Go here? No? Ah, I've got to glue it. Right, okay, that makes sense now. Right, more than enough. So then we know that one goes here. Haha!
I think the whole thing is supposed to light up.
So that to there, that to there. Aha! Ba-ding! Right.
I don't know, it's a bit flat. Maybe if it flashes, it'll really catch people's eye.
Great idea. I think I have a spare part that could do that.
So then you there, you there, and you there. Press the button. Nice.
It still needs something else. Maybe we can add one of these.
Okay. So now we need to move you to there, you there, turn it round. Do we go pizza, ice cream, cocktail? We go cocktail. Get back on. Ah, you stupid thing. Right. How's it look? That looks good.
It works! I'll screw everything together again and you'll be set.
Lefty tighty with this game. It's normally the other way around. Lefty tighty. There we are. Neon sign. Nice.
The sign fixed, we headed outside and mounted it carefully over the cafe door.
But I didn't put the ice cream on.
Oh, that's perfect, Maria. It looks just how I imagined it. When I had this sign made, it all seemed so simple. Oh, I can't believe I might have to give it all up. I hope I've done enough.
The smile froze on her face as she spotted something over my shoulder. I turned to see.
Of course, my sister owns the only cafe in this entire town that isn't actually open.
For better or worse, Helena had arrived. Carmen opened her mouth to explain, but Helena swept indifferently past her. Finally pausing in the doorway, she turned back towards Carmen.
The first thing we're doing is getting rid of that hideous sign.
And with that, she disappeared inside. I hoped Carmen's chances of saving the cafe hadn't disappeared with her.
Complete level 6. Let's carry on going. Ew, a little arcade video game. See how in depth it is.
It was the day before the festival, and the whole town was busy getting ready. I had more work than I knew what to do with. When Joseph called with another job, I was craving the cool quiet of his and Izzy's seafront house. I'd barely reached their front door when I heard someone calling me.
Psst, Maria, I need your help. Quickly, it's top secret.
It was Izzy, peeking out from the side of the house. She beckoned for me to follow her. She led me through to a beautiful, unruly garden overflowing with flowers of every color. Nestled among them was a playhouse, its doorway almost completely obscured by a towering rose bush.
You have to squeeze past it and breathe in real small, like this.
Izzy took in a big gulp of air and crawled through the gap and into the playhouse. I hadn't planned on crawling in the dirt today, but the life of a repairwoman never did run smooth. On the table inside, there was an electronic toy. Not exactly the usual stock in my parents' antique shop.
I had an accident. I didn't do it on purpose or anything, but it won't turn on anymore. Can you fix it for me?
Let's try. What's the game cartridge? Forest Adventure. Right, you broke the screen, love. Right. Take that lid off. Wires. Burnt the sound cartridge as well, and the main cartridge. Oh, that's got the screen on. You've also done quite a lot of damage to the buttons. Let's take this wire off. Let's take the bottom off. Right. You've done damage to this. Sound off. Right. So, first of all, button. That in. Need the chip. In. I don't remember the order, but we're going to try. So, 1 to 1. We'll do 2 to 2. And then flip. So we know 1 is the controller. So 1 to 1. And we know this sound. Should be able to put this back on. So we know the joypad is here. Does anything go on that? No. Ah, there it is. Try that there. That's the alarm there. The bottom on. One to 1. Alarm we've done on 3. So we'll put that to there. That to there. Did we put the music on 2? Music on 2, yeah. Music on 2. Right, and put the lid back on. Turn it round. Have we put the game in yet? This looks okay. Game in there.
Do grown-ups play games as well?
Pop and play.
Can you show me how to play? I tried before, but it was so hard.
Down, down, down. Right, 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 right. That is very Pokemon. And rats! You took a picture. Very Pokemon vibes. One of the first ones with that on.
Her toy fixed, I watched Izzy retreat into its screen, taking refuge in a 3-inch world of her own. Well, I'd better head inside. Your dad is waiting for me.
Please don't tell him about the game. He'll think I broke it on purpose.
Why would he think that?
Because, Well, I kind of dropped it. Really hard. At the wall.
Izzy looked down, scuffing her shoes on the worn floor of the playhouse.
My dad said I had to go to this stupid festival tomorrow and put on a stupid dress, and I don't want to. All he cares about is working. He never wants to see me unless it's for his job. I'm not going. He can't make me.
With that, Izzy dove back through the rosebush and disappeared into the wilds of the garden. She was so young. She couldn't be expected to see that her dad was struggling too. It made me think, had I really tried hard enough to understand my parents' point of view? I was so focused on the adventures ahead of me. Maybe I didn't care enough about leaving them behind.
Part of life, I'm afraid. Right, let's do one more. Nine. Watch.
Leaving Izzy hiding in the garden, I walked around to the front of the house and rang the doorbell. It was only then I noticed my favorite overalls covered in grass stains. I scrubbed desperately, but it was too late.
Maria, what are you doing? What happened to your clothes?
I was, repairing a lawnmower.
How unusual. Well, do come in. The job I've got for you is a little more delicate.
Totally embarrassed, I walked into an orderly room filled with papers and ledgers. So this was his office. You must be so busy getting ready for the festival. Are you looking forward to it?
Of course. It's traditional for the mayor to judge food from every cafe and restaurant in town. I'll be declaring the best chef in Bellariva by this time tomorrow. Speaking of which...
He unclipped the watch from his wrist and very carefully handed it to me.
I'll have a tight schedule to follow, but my watch stopped working a while ago. Could you see if you can make it tick again?
Right. Right. Straight away, you broke the case.
Are you sure it will all fit back together?
Should do. Right. Right. Must be for from his wife. Love always on the handle. On the back of it. Right. Can I take the front off yet? No. So you must have to do it back to front then. Ah, right.
The main plate has completely cracked.
Yep.
I'll need to replace it. The cogs look good though. If I'm careful, I can reuse those.
Right. So I need to get rid of the... Go back there. Yeah, that's dead. Right. No, it'll be this one. You'll go there. You'll go there. What about this one then? Okay, works, so... Right. So have I missed a screw. Ah, there it is. I see him. How the hell do you fit that in there? Because you have to do it at the right angle. Right. Nope, I've got to do it a certain way. Right, you. Nope. You. There we are. Put you in there. You on top. Nope. You on the back. Screws. Lefty tighty. Lefty tighty. Nope. I put this on then. Putting this on. I haven't got the.
I've not gone a day without this watch since my wife gave it to me.
How? Right. Why are you stuck now? Right. Okay. So that's wrong then. Take these off. Ah, it'll be this one first. Don't know why, but you gotta make sense of it. So that's the front. There we are. That needs to be right at the bottom first. Okay, you there. Now turn it round. You there. That's in. Now put that in. Then that. Still not use this one. See if it works then. Have a look at the front. It's not moving. So I probably have missed it. Right. No, I have missed it. Okay. Right again, we've got to start near enough from the beginning. See how the puzzles get harder as you go. You've got to finish this bit. Right, you off. Right. These are all moving. So is it... Right, you need to use this one. No. Okay. Right, you get down there for me. I think these are all right. But we need to put this here. No. Right, got to put this on top. Right. No. In fact, it's not got a thing on it. There we are. Turn the bug around. Right. You on there. Now look, it's moving. Right, put these back on now. Come on. Right, let's get this done. There we are. Aha!
As I handed the watch back to Joseph, my fingers traced over the engraving on the back. I hoped fixing this was one small way I could help him move forward.
I can't believe it's working, Maria. Thank you.
You're
My wife
right.
was a brilliant woman. Feeling this ticking on my wrist, it makes me feel like she's still here. Watches measure minutes and hours like they're infinite. I didn't know we had so little time. Even with Isabel, I barely see her. And when I do, she acts like she hates me.
Oh.
Just then, the phone rang. Even when he was at home, his work was never done.
Sorry, Maria. I have to take this. I'll see you at the festival tomorrow.
As I left, I turned and saw him pacing the floor of his office, his watch glinting in the afternoon sun. I hoped its quiet ticking would at least bring him some peace during the busy days to come.
Chapter 8 complete. Right, we're gonna leave it there for now. We've managed to complete the camera, sign, and watch there. So we got 5 more to go. Until next time, folks. Bye.